hell's that? I got it, right? That's so weird. I don't understand why my stupid microphone disconnects itself. Everything else is fine. So I didn't get to tell you guys. This is my grand dog. His name's Ollie. We're dog sitting for our daughter. She's moving. Well, she's moved, but she's coming to get him tomorrow. So he says hi. Yeah, he's not staying. He is cute though, right? He's like a little gremlin. Oh, oh, they're not happy. Luther is like so done right now. What's the matter? So anyway, quick little pop up. How are you guys? What's going on? I'm trying to decide. I think I'm close. John's feet are kind of long. Maybe 3 rows, and then we'll do a toe. Danielle said, finally catching you live. Oh, yay! Yes. Elizabeth said, Luther is like, that's my spot in mom's lap. 100%. Lorraine said, good, thanks. How have you been? I have been good. Today and yesterday have not been great, but I'm just being a baby, really. George said, hello everyone, thank you so much for the information on steaking. He made a sample and it explained a lot. That's awesome. Thanks, George, for doing that. Sharon said, so cute. See, he's not happy. He's like, you gotta make sure. Hey, Connie and Molly. We just got here, Molly. I just thought I'd come in for 20 minutes like I said I was going to try to. And I'm going to do 3 rows to the sock, and then I'm going to work on toe. Kim said I said a goal to knit a sweater while my husband is out of town. Oh, dang. Binding off the body and just have the sleeves left. I have until Sunday. It's bulky yarn, so not terrible. You can totally do this, Kim. I mean, you sold Friday and Saturday. How long was he out of town? That's pretty quick. Connie just stumbled on. That's my life, Connie. I literally could say that every single day. Like, I just stumbled here. I just stumbled on. I don't know. Candy said, well, hey there. How's everyone doing? Great, I hope. Okay, Kim cast on last Friday night. Nikki and Fiber Witch like the blue socks. I'm close, man. Close to toe. Elizabeth said you can work on the toe while talking to us. That is talent. I can't graft it, but I won't be done. Because these are only like 20 minutes. Kim said I had to order one more skein. It will be here on Saturday. Oh dear. Well, I say go for it. What happens if you have to finish up a sleeve after he gets home? It's not that big of a deal, right? I have been working on John's sweater, and I'm probably up to, I've attached the arms. No more sleeve island for this chick. And I'm probably up to like right here, maybe? The next few rows have a whole bunch of decreases. So I'm hoping. I'm getting close. Lorraine said I just finished a little wagon wheel weaving sample. I wanted to learn the technique. I'll try one with fabric scraps next. Strips. So what is it for? Is it to hang on the wall? What is the purpose of the wagon wheel? I need to know. I do know what you mean, I think. But what's the deal? Kim said there is no consequence. I just made a goal for myself to see how fast I can knit a sweater. I love it. I really want to knit a Keene sweater. It's Keene. And my local yarn store has this really pretty tweed in that's I think it's Aran weight, so it would be fine. And I don't think they have enough of any one color for me to knit the whole sweater, so I'm kind of sad, but I really want to knit it. And I want that tweed. Sunny said my spinning wheel is apart so I can clean and condition the wood. I bought the maintenance kit and some Ashford. It can't be Montage blend. What would it be? What is it? To practice with, husband is taking the crank to work to polish it. Nice. That's exciting, right? Sandy, good job, Sandy. Congratulations. Sandy said I'm knitting my first pair of hand spun socks. So proud of myself. That is really exciting, isn't it? Kim said your steeking video is so timely. I really want to knit a steeked color work cardie. And it kind of made me want to do it too, which is weird because I already did the hood. I've sewed it on. I did film it. And I sewed it up in the back and I need to sew it on next. So, I mean, you guys will see it again, but it did make me want to do more of that. Abir said, drum carter arrived yesterday and it's packed. That is so exciting. Uh-oh. Elizabeth said, not gonna lie, feeling super stressed today, went in for an oil change and left with 4 options for tires and a request to order soon before my one tire blows out. This is on top of the new house. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hate when all that happens at once. That's stressful. I do understand. I don't know, years ago, I had a tire that was like bumping on the road, and it was because one of the radial belts things had broken and made like a lump in the tire. And I had to get new tires at like the worst time. I'm sorry, there's like no good time for that. Caitlin said, currently DIYing my wedding bouquets. Congratulations, Caitlin. That is so exciting. Lorraine said, hopefully it will be big enough to be an actual rug, and the wagon wheel was mainly to use as a way to hold the tension. I like the tradition and design possibilities. I like the kaleidoscope type designs. I think that's really cool. Abir's doing a happy dance. Oh. It isn't anything exciting. It's just blackberry lemonade today. Andrea said, hi all. First time catching you live. I'm frogging the sweater front. I'm sorry, but you know what? If you didn't like it, frogging it is the best thing you can do. Or if it didn't fit. Sharon said, I really want to knit just a regular cardigan and steek it. Do it, Sharon. People do, so they don't have to purl. Hello, Lori. Candy said, yay to all those with new things and trying new things. Total bummer for you, Elizabeth. Fiber Witch asked, such a good question. What are you going to make with the camel from Paradise Fibers? So I've started the second half, and I was thinking that I would ply it all and then decide, once I know what my yardage is, plug that into the Ravelry search thing on the patterns and decide, because I suspect I'll have enough for like a whole decent sized shawl, but we're gonna see how much yardage I get, and then I'll decide. I don't know. I think I want a shawl. The cowl is nice, but I'm not really a cowl person. I get hot, and I feel a little enclosed. Do you have a suggestion, Fiber Witch? Candy said, glad you made it, Andra, and hi, Lori. Hi, Lori. Rita said she started teaching a knitting class at her local library. That's fun. Oh, wait, I'm getting a cramp in my foot. That's because I'm old. Don't worry, everything's fine. Anne said, how do you pronounce it? Caracool? I never knew. I was given about 5 pounds of undyed roving. I don't weave, and I have no clue what to do with it. I have not, I don't think. I don't think I've spun it at all, unless I did it in that first fleece study that I did with actual raw fleece, but I don't think so. Elizabeth asked, oh, sorry, Lori said, I'm waiting to the end of the month for the spinner. That's the earliest that he will have new ones available. Exciting. Elizabeth said, will you dye it before you decide on the pattern? I will probably pick a pattern and then dye it because, okay, my dream is that I'll have enough to do a wild swan. And if I do, I will dye it with a gradient. But I'm not sure if I will or not. So we'll see. Hey Rico. Rico said, hi y'all. Forgot I had play speed on 75%. I thought you were drunk for a minute. I do that on my Kindle, but I put it at like 125%. And John's always like, why do they sound like that? I'm trying to get through more books. Deborah said, anyone going to the wool gathering this Saturday in Youngstown? Is anyone going? That's Ohio, right, Deborah? See, Sharon doesn't like to purl. It's the perfect thing then. Sorry, Crystal. Kim asked, have you ended up doing anything with all your mini skeins from your breed study? Yes, I'm about halfway through, but I'm filming it, and I can't tell you what it is, because lately, every time I say what it is, it goes sideways for me. So you will see, hopefully before too long. But yes, I did. Fiber Witch said, I'm planning on fingerless mitts for your camel. Rita said there were 9 new or only slightly knowable. Got my hands full, loving it. That's awesome. Hello, Faraday Farm. She said the steeking video was perfect. I'm getting ready to try a sweater by Elizabeth Zimmerman, and I'm pretty intimidated but exciting. Go for it. Mandy, how's your spinning going? She said, I was hoping maybe, but too much going on for the 3-ish hour trip. I have to tell you guys something too. Do not let me forget. You can't stop me from forgetting. No one can. I have knit it twice, Elizabeth. Elizabeth said Wild Swan is on her bucket list, and it is not hard. It's really not, I swear. Deborah said, yes, Ohio. Teresa said, I want to go to wool gathering. It's a bit of a drive. Anne said, I'm going to the wool gathering in Yellow Springs at Young's Dairy. So is that a different thing? Crystal said, I just wondered about the result of the breed study. You guys will see, hopefully before too long. I have kind of like stepped away from the project, but it's time to get back because John's sweater's almost done. Mandy said it is in Yellow Springs, though, at Young's Dairy. If you go to Youngstown, you will be in the wrong part of the state. Uh-oh. Yes, Candy said, is the knitted... Yes, Wild Swan is a knitted lace shawl, and I still have one. I knitted one for a friend, but I have one. Wow. Elizabeth said, I'm sorry, you guys, I have camel on my nose. I listen to everything at twice the speed, then I can't figure out why people take so long to say anything in real life. I only go to like 125 or 150. Because otherwise, it's like the chipmunks. You know? Holly said, hello, Trish. Honestly, you guys, camel all around my nostrils. I love your videos. Please never change. Holly, thanks. I appreciate that. I don't think I can change. I'm getting kind of old for change, you know? Grumpy. Look how grumpy he is. So, what I needed to tell you guys, since I'm caught up pretty much almost, Mandy said I haven't had much more time spinning this week, is that I filmed the Zoom and it wouldn't convert, so I cannot upload it. So we're going to do an extra one this month. I will let you know a time soon. I'm sad. I'm sorry. I've watched some videos now on what was wrong. I tested it today and it worked. So I think I'm okay for in the future. But I didn't do anything wrong. Just sometimes it happens, I guess. So I actually changed where the file is saving and then it worked. I don't know. I had to put it on a external drive because I actually have a 3 terabyte and then I have a 1 terabyte little teeny drive and I've got it writing directly onto there and it worked fine. So I'm not sure. I fear there's something wrong with my laptop, to be honest. But anyway, it worked today. So Sarah said, hello, new spinner here in Sacramento, California, working on spinning some black baby alpaca on a homemade spindle to ply with a brown single and a white single 3-ply. My third homespun skein ever. Wow. Well, congratulations and welcome. Crystal said, I just looked up the shawl. Wow. And Mandy hasn't had much more spinning time this week. What are you going to do? It happens. Rita said, I watched the steeking video. I'm impressed. Can't wait to try that. Yes. Candy said, I switched gears to sewing again. So all I've been doing is spinning intermittently and no knitting or crochet. Oh, Rita. Thanks. Candy said, oh, what fun, Sarah. And Rita said, you'll learn a lot from Trish, Sarah. Valerie said, hello, did I actually make a live? You did. I was just setting up and moving my wheel to the family room to spin. Perfect. Hello, Nyla. Wait, where am I? I'm on toe now, so I don't want to mess up. Hey, Evie. Candy said, yep, made a live, Valerie, and hello, Nyla. So it's Thursday. What do you guys have going on for the weekend? Please tell me something fun. John's going to work all weekend. I'm going to pick tomatoes. Other than that, I guess I'm just going to spin. Crystal said I have a pair of socks to wash. Oh my gosh. Lorraine said I recently purchased an Ashford Jumbo e-spinner and I can't wait to make some art bats to spin on it. I'm excited. That is very exciting. I seriously looked at a a regular sized Ashford e-spinner this week because I have to send my Hanson in for some repairs or whatever. And I am afraid to be without it, basically, is the truth of the matter. So I looked at it, but I did not buy it. Valerie said, did I read that Abir received her card? Or you did. She got it. She's packing it. I believe it's the end of this month that Abir goes home. Is that right, Abir? Are you still here? Danielle said we're going to the NASCAR races in Bristol, Tennessee. Should be packing. Just make sure you pack your yarn, Danielle. Anne said, spin, knit, or sew. I'll be making something this weekend. Oops, I just dropped a stitch. Josephine said, I hope to finish making my ankle bloom. Rita loves canning tomatoes. Oh my gosh, come over, Rita. I've been freezing them because canning them is just so much work. Mandy said, third grader soccer game, middle school cross country invitational. You do not look old enough to have a middle schooler. And a birthday party for daughter to attend, not me. Sharon said, wow, looked up Wild Swan. Can't believe it's a free pattern. Yeah, it's actually a really well-written free pattern also. Sarah said, thanks, I have already. I especially love the breed study. Hope you do more of that, Trish. Actually, there's some coming kind of soon. It's more like species. Species and breed coming. Open to knitting crochet project ideas for my soon-to-be 4-ounce skein of yarn. Lori said, hubby told me to go shopping online tonight. I think I want some Hiya Hiya sharps. I love... Wait a minute. I almost went too far without a decrease. I love Hiya Hiya needles. Lori said we finally got everything unpacked and set up in the new home. Exciting. You moved all the way across the country, right, Lori? She said, so I'm going to spin for the first time in over a month. That's so exciting. And Rita, why are you laughing, Mandy? Rita said, dang, hang on. I'm decreasing now, and maybe Elizabeth was right that I can't handle that. Washing my towels, took off the loom a couple days ago. I'm so proud they turned out great. I'm so proud that you're hemmed already because my towels that I took off like 3 weeks ago are still not hemmed. They're just sitting next to the sewing machine. I'm going to be done with the next set of towels before too long. Sharon said, Danielle Brown, so jelly. Bristol is my favorite race. Oh. Okay, right. Lori moved Oregon to, I was thinking Washington, but Oregon to New York. Wow. Poppycat, yes, you got up to alive. Yay. Josephine, we're going to only be here a couple more minutes, but still. Josephine said, night all, good night. She said, I have to get up at 3 a.m. to take Mom for surgery. Fingers crossed that everything goes okay for the surgery. Valerie said, wow, Lori, that is quite a move. Only a month. Enjoy your spinning. Yep. Hey, Lana. You're welcome. I hate to do this to you guys, but we've already done 20 minutes. Sandy said, spinning Corriedale for the night shift. Nice. Is mosaic knitting difficult? First time trying it. I do not think it's difficult. And from what I've heard, I haven't done a night shift, but from what I've heard, the instructions are very user friendly, and I think you're going to be fine. And I think didn't she do a video on it? Andrea, it's Andrea Mowry, right? I feel like she did a video just specifically dedicated to that. Andrea said, I want to apply some gradient singles, but having a hard time deciding whether to Navajo or just straight ply the two singles. Well, I mean, it kind of just depends on how you want your like colors to come out. Lori joined. Hey, Lori. Oh, thanks. We're gonna Zoom again, so Lana said, I'm just shocked I caught you. Evie said, looking on YouTube to learn how to read knitting books. What are you having trouble with, Evie? Yes. Prayers for your mom, Josephine, Sharon said. Sandy said, yes, it's Andrea. That's what I thought. Lorraine said, I'm not much of a knitter, but I knit a couple of cute guinea pigs. I don't like how spacey the increases are. I have to practice more. I get it. Lori Hobson said, Prim are my favorite needles, and I want to try making socks, so Haya Haya is the way to go. There you go. I like the Chow Goose too. Good night, Valerie. She said, fun and inspiring to hear about the projects being started and finished. Mandy said, night shift isn't difficult. I didn't think so. Lots of fun to do too. Candy said, hi, Lana. I was surprised I caught this live too. And Sharon said, oh, I'm working on my night shift now. Hey, Lisa. Danielle said, thank you to the person that told us how to turn on notifications for the Sunday live. I'm so glad it worked. Evie said, I'm having trouble trying to read them and understanding language. Evie, if you're in the Facebook group, put your questions, like, that's the perfect place for that kind of question. Because there's so many super knowledgeable knitters, and then, like, we can work you through one thing at a time, if that makes sense, and then you'll build your skills piece by piece. I think that's the best way anyways. And sometimes I have to look stuff up more than once. You know, you do it and then you come back to do it again later, and you're like, wait, how did I do that? What are you doing? All right, for real, I gotta go. Thanks for knitting with me for a little while. I'm gonna finish these socks up tonight, or this sock. The other one, no. I'll be here Sunday. Uh-oh, Rico's neglecting. Oh, he's warping. Look at you guys. It was so good to see you, Lorraine. You haven't been here in a while. It was good to see a whole bunch of you at a different time of day. That's kind of what I was thinking would be a smart thing. Lisa asked if this is a new dog. We're dog sitting. Our daughter moved. And she didn't want to stick him in a room in the new place while they moved all their stuff. He's so awkward. And so we're just watching him for a few days. He's our grand dog. He's a little gremlin. You love your grandma. No. Good night, you guys. He's not happy. You can tell. He's like, what are you doing? This is not cool. He's my buddy. I'll be here soon. Back Sunday. Love you guys. Bye.